Hi everybody, we're beside the bar and I'm with another player that played at our footy club in our first year in the VFA, Peter Watson. Welcome, Peter.
Thanks, Rocky. Same to you, mate.
Now, Peter, you go back and you played at Frankston earlier than 66.
Yeah. So I started here. I came here in 57 as a junior.
Right.
I was just training with the under-17s, but they were that good, you couldn't get a game.
Yeah.
I didn't play the
Winning premierships every year.
Yeah, following year I got a game under Frank Graham was coach.
Frankie Graham, I remember Frank.
Yeah, so I've been here ever since, mate.
Yeah. So the footy club, when you look back at the sides and the characters that you played on, we just interviewed Kevin Johnson a little while ago, but some of the characters that you played with, was there anything that sort of stood out to you with some of these blokes?
Oh, look, Yakka Yates.
Yakka Yates, he's passed away, hasn't he?
Yeah, he passed away a long time ago.
Yep.
And no one else was particularly...
What about the coach? Who was your first coach in '66? Who was the coach? Was that Fingers Carr? Was he?
No, Ray McHugh.
Ray McHugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did 66, 67.
So Ray McHugh, Fingers Carr. You sort of they were the coaches.
Yeah, and Saru and who else was it? Saru and
Brian Vaughan, was he here when you were here? Or?
Yeah, I always hit the club when he was here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the footy club's been a big part of your life, I guess, over many years.
I have my son playing here as well. So.
That's right. What's your son's name again?
Mark.
Mark Watson. Yeah. He was a good player.
Yeah, well, he won the under-19 Bass and Fairest.
Yep.
And the following year went into the reserves, and he played his first game on this ground against Williamstown in the first, and David Stagg came down from Geelong under 19.
Right.
We played Willie out here and we kicked their butts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. I always like to kick Willie's butt.
Yeah, I know. And Brian McGowan was the number one member here.
Right.
He was the radio guy.
Right.
He said, "Oh, you're Mark's dad." I think, yeah. Well, come up here. I'll show you to drink up in the...
Oh.
First time I got invited to be...
Was it the Platinum Room?
Yeah, Platinum Room. Yeah.
Oh, that was a special place.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're very lucky here. I think there might have been cricket here in the early days, but now it's just a footy ground.
Yeah,
it's just in magnificent condition.
Yeah. I played for cricket here as a junior on matting.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Right. Was that with the Frankston RSL or was that with our...
Oh, just a junior. I don't know who.
Okay.
What's on the footy club? No.
Right. And now we've got these great big light towers, Pete. You can see it from Geelong.
Yeah, it'll be great, mate.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just interesting when you look at the history. And when you look in this Hall of Fame that we're in today, it's just brings back so many memories of some of the blokes that you've played with or associated with. And do the stories get even larger when you pick blokes like Thatcher and Slady and when you run into them and Johnson? There's a lot of stuff made up.
I've seen Slady. I think Thatcher occasionally. Not really. It's I go back to playing days, and it was really good fun here. And the first year, I played every game. I think there was only 3 of us played every game.
Right.
It was myself, Ron Roberts. Might have only been the 2 of us.
Right. Okay.
And at the end of the year, I won the best utility. Oh, that's a surprise. But anyway, I look at the trophy. It's got best utility, Frankston VFL.
Really? So, VFL? Well, that was a bit of an omen.
So I didn't change it. Still got it at home.
Because that was that was the top comp then, and now we're in the VFL and there's an AFL.
Yeah, well, I played every game in 66 and the first practice match in 67, and I did my knee.
Ah, right.
Out here, over the trigger. That's when I did my knee.
And that was it, was it?
Oh, no, I missed about eight games and came back and played 4 and come back and played 2.
Yep.
Yeah, and then eventually in 70, I thought, well, I better get it out. So I had the cartilage and that done. And the specialist said, well, it'll carry you, but it won't carry anyone else.
Yeah.
And then it would just go bang.
Yeah. Well, they obviously improved those over the years of how they look after these at those times. Now, speaking of best utilities, I meant to mention it to Kevin, but Kevin Johnson donated a trophy for me in my first year to come in 1970. I was the best utility in the under-19s. So that was a big thrill for me as well.
Oh, it was good. It was great.
Yeah.
It's a great club,
Yeah.
I've
Well,
lived in Frankston all my life. So.
yeah, no, you certainly have. You've lived in Frankston. You've been sort of a great supporter of our footy club over many years.
We played in one grand final. I can't remember, 61 or 63. We got beaten by Chelsea down at Mornington by a point.
Did you ever play in a winning one?
Grand final? No.
Right, I only got one, 1970. It was the only one I ever played in the first year here, and thought I'd get plenty, but never got any.
No.
But yeah, so Tommy Williams, was Tommy Williams a trainer then?
Mate, the amount of times he rubbed me down, it was unbelievable. He was here forever and ever.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was here till he sort of virtually till he passed away. But he was a great supporter. Of the
Junior
club.
was always hanging around.
Yeah.
I remember in the under-19s we went up to Albany for Triple A.
Yep.
And Graham Bossing had the Albany up there. So
Okay.
during the year, all the kids were selling raffle tickets down the pub everywhere. We raised $4,000.
Really?
So we get up there and we went to the Albany and I said to the boss, put it on a big screen or we'll put $4,000 on the bar. And that's what we did. We had a great time. Yeah.
Right, oh, that's good, mate. Those footy trips were good fun.
Oh, we had a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
We did 2 years in a row up there.
Yeah. So look, look forward to seeing you at some of the games in 2021.
I'll be here.
And we can share in the history in this room and with the other members.
Yeah.
But Pete, it's been an absolute pleasure. I've known you for a hell of a long time.
It's been a long
You're a great guy and a great Dolphin.
Yeah, well, yeah. Born and bred, mate.
Good on you, Pete.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.